I bought my basso because I will promote my games in the selling games. I love some of them or more strategy or more useful. Bako Beneza Muzu, one also can be. One more game no tompa, irrespective for Venua Yacobono. Okay, I was in the bait, Mamma, what dear this vision of security need a house and a Kotoko. I have in you don't take care. Or the catch was say, so we read the value of vision of here. I was so anything your friend say, asantekotoko had to folk. What I say, or be provoke supporters, no. It is that way, or many asantekotoko game or no or mobile. Oh, Maseno. And some more kind, and that day, Kamara, when him says stadium honor, Tamano Kotoko, Bogum, no be a ship is Amuzu.
Yeah.
Also, or hijacking dinner, and give the cotton, no be a ship is Amuzu. I can't castle Masia from now, say, Sasantekotoko, the bomb, po, a teba, and I Kotoko, didn't away. Now, Fubia is 34, if it is Amuzu, and I love such promotion, no money a day. Because Kotoko in a pan, cannon 9, 4. Robert that day, and Obeka say, Vision FC Crano, Esosin Kotoko.
Yeah.
Esosin has. One guy.
The Kaipa.
So I walk off side debate. Walk off side debate in the buy. And
the was out for Samba
One, and Ali Mohammed. To be honest with you, Obi Obeko game na 6 na we Ali Mohammed. But what the game na pop no. Obi a Oko game na Sibiano. Okwa Ali Mohammed
on Sunday.
On Sunday.
Okay.
Ali Mohammed will be a quack. What I say? Because Sunday Benezamus was if I can ask him. Will be a quack sa Santa Bacano. Na Wahe. And a big game one. Me say game in the bed. I will say, Nana Kwaku dance. Head coach, you know.
Okay.
What's on the second to be?
Wow.
What's on the second to mogos? No man, so much soon coincide. And come on, never must I game we say no. I be a toughness. I'm fighting for the bragging right. Tell you, because it's difficult for you to be asantekotoko, so Obeji League, you know. And I'm not because Vision FC, so one no more I qualify.
Okay.
I have Vision FC for I qualify Omaka a year league night by day. You about next season anymore. It is 2 teams in the Kwako, I'm fighting for the bragging right.
Okay.
And I could be fighting for because Vision by league, you know, one asantekotoko about just a game, Kotoko born for one. Come in, can't I say, and then Kotoko has it you.
Okay.
Say Vision FC when they bar, when a younger apostles will bar. What I say?
Yeah.
Maybe our name, basically stars a bar. Irrespective of venue, yet, Yano. But this is the young apostle Kotoko. What's your Kotoko was it?
Sure.
What I say? I don't anybody draw.
Draw 1-1. 1-1.
And I want to call ball when she
Sabo draw.
What I say? You think I say, what you say, ya, Sananka, you have a first leg, Zumbeca sign. I could coordinate to the proper level. But what I believe me say, and then crowdfunding me and Chimisa.
Sure.
So the vision is that because the stand say, but the Zamu say, Mohammed quite better since Sambo, and they debatable.
When in the yard, there
be Simua. He's somebody this season, who say, na. This is, you know,
Massive FM.
You Buriani, in terms of say, you call the center back position, you know.
Okay.
The Asamba will ne as to compare to Ali Mohammed. By me, I believe in it is Elmuzu. The
Tigers will be Ali Mohammed be a video dancer.
Ali Mohammed, because now me
share somebody be a week be the TV to be a channel.
Yes.
Bali Nianesa.
Now me share say Kotoko your friend is saying Vision, no, Nelly Bobi, Elia Mobi.
Kumasi FM.
Elia Mobi, Kotoko Vision, Ali Mohammed and Timia Mobi. And even bench Krano, Elia and Timia Maho.
Yeah.
Because we set up a dam and me, Kotoko, Franklin Yamwa in the goalpost, Afi Nanamwa, Ebo game, no,
okay,
Kingsley Apia, and so a boy, Prince Asante, Ebo game, no, a sea do Ebenezer, and so it me boy, Frimpong Ata. Emmanuel and so enya giving a boy Joshua Wu and so it me a boy
okay
afi Sanja na no kan Emmanuel Sanja
yeah
or so a boy game no
okay
Abdul Sulemana a boy and eye Ben Teichu wo be the boy game ntina a league grandma party na say
okay but no ni bench we say bia no we pra na say bia
you could be say bia wa peke cast bia na say e bia na we pra
okay
And that day, game one boy, no, not Samba Une, he was on top. He was on top of issues, distributions, tackles, area superiority. And this season, open one player, consistency, I do my pa Samba Une. By Nini Nemuno, game one on the bonnet, a difficult game, especially. Kamana so visit what tema new site one na na tema new town na na a difficult so bit my game nearly and how to folk efa obekai die minute and be na level peg no and it is
yeah
into a game one etna ye behwe ma wo mienu no ebo wa bra bibia ni wa omo fight points ni sisi you rating teams na points ni be do mo mienu eda no asantekotoko number 3 he say Kotoko de makachiro said nations any league no yenyan declared nations service winner no na yenyan settle the difference between Baseke and nations no Kotoko league ni
okay
eti Kotoko game no okobo no o pese wo hye na wa hwe other results na
dan me kan say penina ye din no tell already e ko
penini te ho and I say penini no ayi nani penina yi nani etura Kotoko de wo twe nations FC nations go bet me Kotoko free mu
okay
but say nations ni Kotoko free mu na differences na se ntimi settle dia
yeah
ye wo mi say Kotoko e ba bia ni Gold Stars Gold Stars was 60 Kotoko 58
yeah
Gold Stars lose ni Kotoko sha 51 na se so penyin na ekro
okay 61
61
penina fa na Gold Stars board drums wa
Gold Stars
Kotoko
sha head to head Kotoko e better sin Gold
penina
Stars
fa ho agili penina ye din hwe penini yi o
penina sa league eti penyin pa obo nyina ne say ute I can see some losing 2 games no Basekedie anwe ne se edi ka Basekedie na anwe ne se no enka Basekedie no kodi Baseke wo penyin calculations no na nations and lusuma bound out of line na ka Kotoko no mom de won hwe ba bia no Gold Stars no enka penyin be fa ho
de bia enka Gold Stars abod draw
we
wan say penyin adikuru an afiri bia
say crew ani be kuma say penyin adi crew ani ba penyin ya ba
nko won na ko na oye di
penyin kasa penyin de
just one shot hokra
penyin ba bi di won ti so dogo bi no
eno so de munko
penyin so Baseke woni mwenko na de wo so woni Lions no ko na ko di agro na wo na penyin me kire mu say mi ni rekwa me ha
penyin too bad
na penyin ta odin penyin so won ka bi penyin se Baseke ni nation game no Kotoko so won ti penyin se Lions any baby any game no penyin ti
nyana sem
na mom obi nka se pudu hye e bo modnasia penyin be dijo penyin ta odin just am Kotoko no me bad Kotoko e bad whatever be din the game no mo kwa akobo no wonya mu mfama vision
okay
wonya mu mfama vision they did everything so penyin be da sorry yes nation solution ma pound out of line number 6 points no yes
penyin ko Champions League
na yes Accra Lions akose penyin na ko Champions League penyin ko sa ko ye FA Cup no penyin na de domo eti penyin ya bad come na penyin ya bad what does it enti no
but I'm say Accra Lions soccer relegation no so on the oko
relegation that
it just on motivation bia
any ho motivation bia any ho by
bedru maybe so abo bi bewura ebewu a
obetima pre and football so there
be sanyo egu party no
football is full of uncertainties enti in as much as say baby any Gold Stars clear say oba win game no eti Accra Lions no na aside obviously nations betena fia oba she pando out of Lions in football nobody and ma Saudi Arabia chance say obesha Argentina to aso akwa France
okay messages neighbor me enjoy me nua ahen boni abnase heartsofoak and Kotoko should look for such communicators. They should look for Sports Tiger Amuzu and Abronoma. Sometimes you just love to hear from them, not like Yanum and we're hijacking
I think say
Prince Entry so say how can you tell us this story? Gold Stars is losing or draw a game at home. Say Kaila ko she Gold Stars o.
Messi football no. Obi an wa ka Saudi mo be Argentina wa bra France nche Argentina. Me wom kwabena.
There is no way Gold Stars and nations can win their respective last match. I'm praying on that. Roxy down kwano so bompa e ka haje time na
to the peninafa because Roxy down kwano say ka say penyini e wicked on say omotete o omotete o penyini e wicked
okay
penyini e wicked party penyini na adwene say wo kwa tena na kwaku da so Karim Zito.
Okay. Nana Kwabna Ajiman Prempe GH. Or see, truth be told, Kotoko did well this season. Imagine without that free 3 points to the teams. Okay, so what's ready? Thank you, no one become
Unse proud to say your best season. Come on, say very nyam ya kanofra. You top 3 teams are no me favorite for the ultimate. Even so we top 2 crowd will be antimi Kotoko confirm. In terms of preparation.
Okay.
The kind of recruitment on me here. What I say? It is Kotoko team in there. There are some number 1, 2, 3 being uncle ye. Nanki can be a guess what the league and give a bit much league in us action. What I say? Sheikh Mubarak.
Okay.
What I say? Enti Kotoko team no crypto. I say you am person be kind of correct. Kotoko preparations, Kotoko recruitment or yeah, who you top 2? Because your neighbor who say summer test 1996 a bit very difficult for summer test say. Obet me defend the title after say all lose 4, 5 key players from the setup. And then again, Obeti say be baby go stars. Baby go stars now they never based on say Abia boys ni be na dear friends say consistency and oma at team be at me nya 2 seasons 3 seasons. So e pass say Abia cohesion na dear na baby go stars bet me aba. But in terms of preparation, any sum of qualities be Kotoko be nya was set up no. So wo kan okra na we top 2 top 3 ampa asantekotoko na ose fatase league no oje. But there are some 1, 2, 3 bia kwabana anko ye ebi say coach prosperity ogum some decisions be o take here ama a certain results we went me enya ye and some of the incidents ahodo it me ko isi so no kore Kotoko performance na de na performance o say etimi agi league no so wo hwe team so ye parade teams ni nyina na wo de baabia ni go stars no nation sets no na wo de asantekotoko gina ho no ma yukusi se Kotoko no gina yi Kotoko stand tall so betimi agi league ni so o ma compete ye by no ma ba akomienu miensa bi na ntimi ama enti na me catch you say upon nyina mu no opanyin be other results as far as week number 34 is being concerned. And don't forget so week number 34 Nations FC baabia ni go stars omu nyina no ehwe the kind of results wa ebetimi apie afrimaba nyama adena ne kana koye dinsisi eye basic holy stars no any nation FC sa situation we I was here solve kwabana sa baabia ni go your friends nation FC ni basic de no I was here solve ansan nke awuram akọ week number 34 minim die ntia ya haja kesa de we na ye de kwa akobo week number 34 because when nation self she kwando out of lions wa na baabia ni go stars team a friend say aka lions wa both teams be ba benya 63 baabia ni go stars head to head were better in nations into honko team manage league no but nations no obi depend on verity na ebeba community new verity na ebeba e wo basike no and the nations self she league no because baseke nations enya draw e was a game ni if only so person league na kede no make say ya jama baseke dia e was a verity ne ba sense ye feel say was ko play off e was say ko replay e was no ba nanka week 34 na be so nanka eno no aba be so what I say nanka eno no aba be so na se me no tie me won se me nua prince antwi o twa se me ye Kotoko fantia me no tie wadi Ghana football cha ye nkobo Ghana Premier League e ma onka se bia no go star begi league ja Kotoko na has I say bia wo pempeso be political lens no se ke ti krom ha Ghana Premier League asem ne ye ka ye kobo league a wo se bia no go star begi league ja Kotoko na has on any day ukodwem abrewa wote wonum to makonim say Ghana Premier League Kotoko anya has beje ansa na baby no go stand samate saba it's a fact tia momfa mo political lens nto ne effective fact se kroma Ghana Premier League asem ne ye ka abrewa wote dwem enim say ye fixtures beto no obi abetepe Kotoko na heartsofoak ansa na bia nkwadara ba be me sa surprises some of them me surprises. It is sanity. Football some near cano. Why? Football some any year cano. It took a man, you woman, and said, I wasn't sure not Sadian, yes, settle. I was here, yes, settle, come on. Uti baseke any nation subsidy no mumien sati ansa na yakobo games no
okay
I say bia nations for catch them say ya communicate am mo say adwo points no Ediama we see him.
Okay.
Because head to head and the command side ba could be league no.
Yeah.
Because 60 points for Babiani Gold Stars, 60 points for nations. Name week 34 no say two teams in Nakosha 63.
Good.
Babiani Gold Stars be board drawer. Uti.
Yeah.
Or board drawer brankese. And what say nations e wo Babiani. Inte ba head to head na what the league no. Et nations subsidy so be so league no. Edia wenya a draw. Tenio, when you draw a basket game.
Okay.
It is a combat said there have been a lot of controversies. I was a game no one there. I was such a difference now.
Yeah. But Sundays, yeah,
I was such a difference, no. Because immediately, the bubble game, no. Sunday, no.
Yeah.
That means points now could be basket.
Okay, and you remember me, and I Soldino din komo wa ha. Ema ne my report. No me kosi wo honom. Metro men and second ya Lina and two shisha omo ho. Oh, mo attack omo. Me anso me kodi nkomo ko busiem. Yes, in fact, the na ekoso na ni nyan. President Assad yen sometimes ya na ye hwe from this angle say.
Yeah.
Nations ebo intem na lose points no.
Yeah.
You hear from that angle say we lose points. Because I dem ran cancel nya keke board automatically na so bowie.
Yeah.
Uja boy basa ye bet 3.3 goals am my opponent no. You hear from that angle. But utie nkomo e course pa on say man kubi wan kubi.
Yeah.
But utie nkomo e course pa anso. Me adma Sunday mu host to club ye Kumasi asantekotoko. So far preparation no say na eko.
Well, mami na si na refa akonya no so na me fantia obi bia wati ujumedi no enne anope especially on Facebook and then also on frequency. Yes. A big game nyame aduma ochena the new GHANASPORTSPLUS the second sports complex. And as we prepare for any other Ghana Premier League game no. Sana yeye no.
Kumasi FM
104.1 and in the technical team Edin Komo. They've held series of meetings. How many players need in Komo? Oma hold this series of meetings. I didn't really say anytime I would asantekotoko and I say heartsofoak ekobo ball, especially when it's a competitive football. Yana ejumo pi ni hosa because normally the boys themselves are very motivated to prove their worth. Yana need sa but sell bed direct you at church or more coin here. So that is what we are currently doing. Training grounds or rehearsals, tactical discipline. What do you want to do on the pitch? Whenever my and I have practice or maybe going to the game. So we are very well convinced from what we've seen at the training grounds, the aggressive preparation, how the boys are ready, they were more high spirited. We are very positive saying me aduma Sunday ochina the near GHANASPORTSPLUS the second sports complex. Come what may, Vision FC will come out victorious against asantekotoko.
Me kaise first round no. Na mo be Kumasi ye no kasa wa ha. E ma o kan sem bebre se mba be sha asantekotoko. Wi ase kotoko ye mo femfram. We no e revenge. E na e ba so on Sunday ya na mo revenge dey to mu Kumasi no.
Well, simple. Me can say revenge. But we are just treating it as one of the Premier League games I ever. If you are any broken Chelsea, any the team, any Baseke, any Gold Stars, the same approach. Now, when you play Kotoko, psychological. You're back Kumasi Baba Sports Stadium. It was at the biggest stage, the biggest stadium in Ghana. And most of our boys, about 90% or 95%, that was the first time a mobile ball at the Kumasi Baba Sports Stadium. The atmosphere, the psyche, all those things played a role. So if you could call, remember the game, after Kotoko share, immediately we got the equalizer.
Yeah.
But how to maintain the composure was the problem. So we've had experience in playing heartsofoak and playing asantekotoko, playing intention games like our game against nations, our game against nations, our game against gold stars, all those games were tension games. So we have learned out of all those games. So the boys are well poised. They understand what they have to do when we leave tomorrow at the near GHANASPORTSPLUS Sports Complex. What I would say is that come what may, not a revenge, but Kotoko will not return to Kumasi with happiness.
Hey,
yes.
Kotoko mfeni GM Kumasi.
Baby.
Na eno ne chese draw kro munya na.
I say Obubaka Servition FC the year, you're 42 points for the league block.
Yeah.
But this is our last home game at the near GHANASPORTSPLUS second sports complex for this season. Now, Australia rates the cry idea banner. We want to see a very big thank you to the footballing world, to our cherished supporters, and to other loving fans. There are a lot of stories about people who want to come and watch the game. So, yeah, the price number down.
Okay.
To say a very big thank you to all of them for the season. See, and that game, yeah, Aquacudiagro, you're not very in that game because we want to set records straight. Also, we've lost only one game at the near GHANASPORTSPLUS second sports complex.
Okay.
Dreams FC Besheye 1-0. We would not want it to repeat again. We want to maintain our dominance at the near GHANASPORTSPLUS second sports complex.
Tomorrow Kotoko see weekendi. Yes, supporters nasi.
Exactly. Yeah, the Kotoko be do masi.
But don't forget say Zito buy and so lose game.
Yes, simple. Yana man for if you say Coach Karim Zito is a former coach for Vision FC. But Coach Yenda, when we were in the Division 1 league. So we know him too well.
4.1.
What do I say?
Yeah.
But time no nimi no mayor Division 1. Yes, status not but on ministry status is still a coach. So we know him. But now he doesn't know us well. And in Yami Adumo 3 p.m. the stage will be set. Agree form. We shall see. The enemy said, our mission for the game is to grab all the maximum 3 points at the knee at GHANASPORTSPLUS the second sports complex. That is our mission, and we shall execute it.
Minya Tiger, me kaisa me nudi nkomo wa hama o kachire me ni beti for say Vision FC mo target for the season is say mo beke league num. So we atwede na mo toso edu baako 11th on the log. Am kuta 42 points. Send your target mo achieve one no.
Yes, exactly. You achieve your target, but now we are chasing a record.
Record better no.
104.1.
Kotoko asantekotoko. Obian to be share home and away. That we want to maintain that record. Has been share home and away. We pick the draw at the near GHANASPORTSPLUS second sports complex, and we share one Legon sports complex. And then we attribute some mistakes. Kotoko saying that we don't want them to beat us again.
Okay.
10% a better woman away draw because a club you must say maintain a stature and maintain good records for the clubs. Emma Chirima. The international teams in share home and away. That must be established. Dreams FC ever share one near GHANASPORTSPLUS the second sports complex. You call Tubano or share first go tier M1 So we have not lost to any team home and away, and we don't want to do that. Not Kotoko. It will start to Kotoko. No. And that is the motivation. We are not losing tomorrow.
Oh, okay. Tiger, ono supporters ni komo. Ome nyame adma Sunday omo eba Tema Newtown ni GHANASPORTSPLUS the second sports complex. And na for security arrangement amoye. E fa sa game no.
Well, simple. Once again, Nancy. What I can say from the latter part of it is that the security arrangement will be highly solid. Now, Tema Police will take over.
Mm-hmm.
There will be collaborations between our security head, asantekotoko security head, Tema Police unit, Ghana Football Association. So for security, everything will be secured. Problem here, Matama, because maximum and adequate security will be seen on the grounds, God willing, tomorrow. Now, to our supporters, we want them to come in their numbers and to witness wonderful football, because season not players super prove points.
Sure.
You have a lot of stories. Hasi pay players, Kotoko pay players, no problem. One thing that we have made it clear is we as Vision FC, our arms are opened. Open a player, we are opened for negotiations.
Now officially, Kotoko has the clubs ni bi atra bremo. Some people players ni bi. And now rumors na.
Oh well, officially or letter they be my, but unofficially we bet verbally yeah player we. But what I can say is that our players we will sell, but Kotoko and asantekotoko Bakwaka verbally say Omupe your right back Emmanuel Sanja.
Okay.
Now what the response we have to this is that simple. Emmanuel Sanja, our 27 jersey, it's not for sale.
Montono.
We are not selling.
Adam didn't come on Yana.
Club B Ghana, Kotoko, heartsofoak, I will not show interest. But we officially are making it clear say Emmanuel Sanja is not for sale. We are not selling.
Alternate vision and I'm not on Aquamonone.
He is not for sale for now. That is what we can say. Future plans after the season you will see. But for now, Kotoko's interest, heartsofoak interest, because it is verbally, we are telling them verbally, he is not for sale. That's that. There are conversations about Ali Mohammed. Yes. Yebeton Ali Mohammed. Yebeton
Ali Mohammed.
Yes, heartsofoak verbally has come out. Say Omope Ali Mohammed.
Okay.
It's simple. He has a price tag. If you activate it, you would get the player. And for the benefit of the doubt,
price tag near BSA.
An open secret. Your friends see that our player Ali Mohammed is on the market $100,000.
$100,000.
Sorry, let me correct it. $10,000. $10,000.
Okay.
And a return.
Okay.
We are not coming down unless you have negotiation powers.
Okay.
But that is the price tag on Ali Mohammed. $10,000. We are not coming down. That's official.
Okay.
See, I have always made the argument that Ali Mohammed is a better centre back than Kotoko centre back.
Samba O'Neil.
Exactly. I have made that argument. People have argued because they've not watched Ali Mohammed. One, when he comes into the Ghana Premier League, about the Ama Accra Lions, about the Ama Asgood, he has experience in the Ghana Premier League more than Samba O'Neil. Now, so you see a suspended in the air, say a pinball. Maybe because of a little height, Samba watching, Samba will be better there. But when we talk about draws, going to tackles and all that, I rate Ali Mohammed ahead of Samba. Now playing from the back there, yeah, Samba or no, the trump card, Ali Mohammed is better than him on that score. So on the general, I'll tell you that Ali Mohammed is a better centre back than Samba O'Neil. And it's all between Samba O'Neil for a club outside Ghana. Now we pay $20,000 and now we pay $100,000. Let me catch us a mini player because a local team near penalty may $10,000. You should understand where I'm coming from. Now we will settle the scores tomorrow at the Tamasimo Stadium.
Okay, Sunday.
You must settle. Yes, you must settle Sunday. No, BM said, this is Ali Mohammed, this is Samba. Why the name ball from the back? Who is a better centre back? So if you want to watch who Ali Mohammed is, and the reason why Hasofoke and Niabri said, Ali Mohammed, Sunday, come to the near GHANASPORTS the second sports complex and come and watch for your eyes. Now, only so you compare and then contrast the better one between the two. Now, rate through a form, popular stand, 30 Ghana cedis, 30 Ghana cedis, and VIP, air for 50 Ghana cedis. Those are the rates for the game, 30-50, and no. So, you did no biasi, you did that biasi, no biana game, and yeah, a befitting game.
Into point the Kotoko and Febin Fio Mekumase.
No. You have it in your dreams, not reality.
Mr. Ebenezer Amuzu, the Sports Tiger 1.
Simple man.
Kumasi FM and yet you would not as Yano pay. Weekend you be shower cra.
Exactly.
Okay, thank you very much. Okay, you Vision Football Club, Yenia Ebenezer Amuzu, the Sports Tiger 1. Ono and the Kasama Vision, Aquaku Dinkomo. Also Kotoko. Ediare honi be free crying. Abekumasi. Okay, yen train. President, Branamentin komo be free sisi bremame. What you near Tiger anka?